in detail.
Hey guys, and welcome to Quality Shot. We're live, and I tell you what, as I just got a message telling me that this might be a very short stream, and it could be because the first two sets, Nadal absolutely blitzed Tsitsipas, and Tsitsipas now is looking better. It's 5-5 all in the second. I'm just going to update. We'll put a scorecard below.
You know this third set is on.
Yeah.
Nadal hasn't lost a point on his serve.
Bloody hell!
He hasn't.
What a beast! Tsitsipas has served a lot better though. Clearly, right?
He's serving a lot better. So in his third set, first set he was first serve was 60%. Second set, Tsitsipas's first was 50%, and our third set it's back to 58%. But Nadal has won 16 out of 20 first serve points. Okay. So that's 80%, and he's won 4 out of 4 second serve points.
Wow,
which is mad.
That is mad. That is mad. Yeah, I mean, Tsitsipas is he's a really talented player, but Nadal was just so good in the first two sets. Like his forehand was like incredible, and Tsitsipas he just didn't seem to have an answer for anything. But he's 6-5 now, so Nadal serving to stay in the set. 2 sets, 1 up.
And Tsitsipas hasn't had a single break point all match, so that tells you something, doesn't it, Fizon?
It shows you that serve's so important, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I'm just going to update a ticker below so that people know.
I was expecting Rafa to wear his vest, but he's not. He's decided to go for a t-shirt today.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well, actually. Medvedev won earlier in straight sets, so he will face the winner of this match. Ash Barty lost. Yeah, she lost, which is a massive story.
She?
Yeah, she's Australian, and she's the number 1 as well.
Who did she lose to?
She lost to Matrova, who's like a number 25 seed. So yeah, like it was a big upset. And Brady, who's a number 22 seed American, beat Pagula in 3 sets, who's unseeded, who went on a fantastic run as well. So yeah, some good matches, but this is definitely the pick'em one, isn't it? 100%.
Yeah, I'm so glad I finally can see a one-hander.
His one-handed's quite good actually as well, I think.
Yeah, I like it. Probably one of the best going at the moment. Best one backhander. But let's hope Tsitsipas wins this set because I want it to go to 4 or 5 potentially. But I'm sure you want it to be over now, don't you, Fizon?
I mean, I'm a massive Nadal fan, but if he wins it in 4, that's kind of ideal for me because at least we can stream a little bit. Otherwise, this is going to be over in 10 minutes, which is fine. I don't mind. But Nadal just looks so he was like he said he had some kind of like back niggle before this tournament, so he missed the ATP Cup, but he looks to have kind of recovered from it before this tournament.
Yeah.
Average service duration, that's interesting. So these games have been a lot, as you said, he hasn't lost a single point on his serve. So the average minutes per game of his service game has gone down from 3 minutes to 1 minute, which is incredible. Unbelievable.
That's how well he's serving, right?
Yeah.
You might Tsitsipas be thinking like, what do I do? Like, look.
The thing is, Nadal's one of the best returners ever as well. And then when he's ripping his forehand, like, when his forehand's hot, it's really hot. And you're just like, what am I supposed to do? And he's trying to hit I saw he was trying to hit to Nadal's backhand, but then he just keeps on running around it and then hitting the into out. And his backhand's so good now, Nadal. Like, it's improved so much over the years that it's not really much of a weakness anymore. It's sometimes more solid than his forehand. Oh, look at that into-out forehand. And the amount of topspin he puts on it is just unbelievable. Where are you at? Are you 40 love up to Nadal on his serve?
We're just playing the 40 love point now, so it's 30 love at the moment.
Okay, I'll go back.
Just hit the winner.
Okay. I'll go back to at the same point. Yeah, perfect, cool. At the same point. Yeah, so that win is fantastic, right? That's what I'm saying. Venu, you said about players moving their feet more, as in
Yeah.
like they're so good, their fitness is so good that they can run around like that and they'll still do well, and make sure that they hit it correctly, right?
You know,
Yeah. What are you saying?
talk about the head-to-head. Nadal is 6-1 up head-to-head.
Yeah, he is. But you know, the one time that Tsitsipas beat Nadal, it was on clay. Surprising, right?
Yeah, that was a semi-final of the ATP Masters in Madrid in 2019. So, yeah, that was quite surprising. But the last time they played, I think it was the ATP Finals last year.
Yeah.
And Rafa Nadal won 6-4, 4-6, 6-2.
Nice. Yeah, I think Tsitsipas was actually he was the reigning champion at the ATP Tour Finals, but unfortunately didn't get through the group stages. But yeah, Nadal playing really well here at the moment, and they showed a stat of 13 forehand winners even. So Tsitsipas is 5. So yeah, I mean, absolute beast, man. Like, just love Nadal. Absolutely love him. Not sure about his attire. Like, I don't think I could pull it off, but maybe he can.
Yeah, Nadal can do anything, right?
Yeah, exactly. Venu, I've got an interesting question for you. At the moment, right? So he's joint with Federer on 20 Grand Slams. If Nadal was to win this Grand Slam, he'd be in front on 21.
Yeah.
Do you think that means that, if, for example, if their careers were to end after the Australian Open, would you say Nadal's the best ever, or would you say actually you need to look at it? The Grand Slam titles now are kind of irrelevant. It's more just about kind of what you prefer, and there'll always be arguments for kind of all three of the players.
They're all great to the game, but I think it's really difficult to say which one. I don't think I can answer that right now.
No, I agree. I think it's difficult, isn't it? I guess once their careers are over, but I do feel like unless one of them goes on like a massive streak where they win like 3-4 Grand Slams in a year, and they really like push ahead. And what I'm talking about, you know, if one finishes on like 25 Grand Slams, 26 Grand Slams, and the rest finish on like 20, then you can maybe talk about it. But unless that happens, I feel like everyone will have their preferences, and there'll always be people saying that Djokovic is the best ever. There'll be people saying Federer is the best ever, and people saying that Nadal's the best ever. So I just think it's just kind of what you like, and they've obviously got huge fan bases.
Yeah.
Nadal's serving so well.
What a miss, Nadal.
What? Are you behind me? What are you on 1-1?
Yeah. Did you see that point?
Yeah, the smash.
Easy smash.
Oh, did he miss it? I thought he hit him.
No, he missed it.
No. Oh my god! Yeah, he shanked that.
I was surprised he didn't say anything. I was like, what?
He absolutely shanked that.
You know, even I would have done better there. Let's be honest.
Would you?
Yeah.
I've seen you bomb some overheads, as have I.
No, I would have at least got that back in.
Tsitsipas is struggling, isn't he? Though.
Yeah, it's probably
still on serve, so it's not the type. I feel like, you know, Venu, I saw someone lose in straight sets, but each set was a tiebreak. So they lost 7-6, 7-6, 7-6. That's actually so peak. It was Berrettini against someone. It was in this tournament, and he won 7-6, 7-6, 7-6, and 2 of the tiebreaks were 7-5. And the opponent must be thinking like, what the hell? Like, because imagine if you haven't lost a single service game, and then your whole tournament and the whole match gets decided on 3 tiebreaks. Like, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's not great, is it? It's such a brutal sport, tennis.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like the you have to win. Yeah, clear point. Clear margin of two games? So,
that's a big point. Big point. Nadal.
Who are you rooting for?
I want Tsitsipas to get this set.
Okay. Who do you want to win though?
I want Nadal to win.
Okay.
I want Nadal Djokovic final.
Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. I think it's difficult because Djokovic will definitely be the favourite in the final, but you never know. I mean, I don't think Nadal's beaten Djokovic on hard in quite a long time, unfortunately. But he's looking pretty good today, so who knows? Who knows? I think he always has an advantage though against people with one-handers because he really rips that forehand to the backhand side. But yeah, I like Tsitsipas' attire actually. It's quite nice. Little headband. He's quite a throwback.
Thing here. So Nadal turned pro in 2001, and Tsitsipas was around either 2 years old or 3 years old.
Yeah, Tsitsipas is really young, isn't he? He's like 21, 22.
And
2001, if he was 2.
Nadal's won 8 career titles. Tsitsipas has won 5.
Mm-hmm.
Career win to loss. Nadal is 1,004 wins to 204 losses, and Tsitsipas is 135 wins and 76 losses. So that's mad.
Bloody hell! Over 1,000 wins.
Yeah.
Flipping heck! Like, imagine what the hell. Do you think he's got a plaque? He probably doesn't. Do you think he's got a plaque for 1,000 wins? He just puts it in his, great. Oh, this is interesting. Hello. Hi, thank you very much for joining. I want to pronounce your name, but because it's in Greek, I think I'd butcher it, potentially. Or let me know how to pronounce your name, and I'll say it. Hey, Stefanos is the best. Really good to have you on the channel. Thank you very much for joining us. Please do make sure that you like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel because we're going to be doing lots more like this. And hopefully, I think we want Stefanos Tsitsipas to win this set. I'm a big Nadal fan, but I do really like Stefanos Tsitsipas. He was actually my pick, as Venu knows, to win the tournament. I think a lot of people thought I was a bit silly for saying it, but I feel like he's got a very good game. And I thought maybe he'd piece it together. He's still got time here, but it's a tight tiebreak, isn't it, here? And greetings from Greece. Hi, thank you very much. Like, that's amazing. Really good to have you here. So it's always nice to get people from different places other than just the UK. So no, thanks very much for joining. And how do you think this game's going to go? Do you think Tsitsipas can come back into this and win this tiebreak and go on?
That's what I want to happen, but I reckon Nadal's got it. He's going to win the big points. But he's got to get this smash. Come on.
No, he's missed that, hasn't he? Oh, he's missed that smash.
Oh, he missed it.
It's gone long. Yeah.
Nadal, what are you doing, mate? Come on, piece it together.
It's hard, man. Smashes, I think, from the back. Although he's really... Yeah.
He's got 2 smashes now.
That's quite an easy one, He's tried to hit that really deep, and he probably didn't need to.
Oh. Fine margins, isn't it? Sports.
Yeah, it is. It is 100%. Tsitsipas' game is very old school because he comes to the net a lot as well. Do you notice, Venu? He's skewed that. Tsitsipas he's in the driving seat, 5-3.
Yeah, I've got this now.
He's got 2 serves, right?
Big point. He's got 2
5-3
serves.
up.
He needs to get both of these now. Nadal, come on. Oh,
that's okay. That was close. I thought that was an ace actually there.
I thought that was an ace as well.
5-3 though. This is a really good comeback from Tsitsipas in the tiebreak.
It shows that Nadal won all of his most of his points in his service game.
But you said about the ball stuck underneath the clock, trying to get it out. It was squished.
Nadal was like gave her looks or gave him looks. Like, hurry up, mate. This might work against Nadal's favour. Just disrupt the flow a bit.
Oh, well played, coming to the net.
Oh,
fantastic.
Set points now.
Really well played.
Tsitsipas' camp all standing up. Well, he hasn't won the set yet, so don't stand up yet.
Yeah, 3 set points though. This is impressive, I have to say, because he could have folded in this. I don't want to say Zverev folded yesterday, but he kind of did though. That's interesting. I think I'm going to answer this. I'm going to read out this comment in a second, just because I think so. Tsitsipas has, if he can return here, let's see. Okay, he's returned it back in. Then a rally. Nadal goes big with the forehand on the line and finishes off the point 6-4. You know what, Venu? Yeah. Have you noticed that a lot more players are coming to the net now?
Yeah, I think it's a good.
And it's good. It's good. It's a good mixture, right?
I think it's a good play. I don't think it's good. I think it's
I
like
mean,
when
choosing the right moments, right?
they used to like battle from the back and just think like
Thing is, I don't mind it, but I like a mixture. Like yours, like I think choosing the right moments to come in. Tsitsipas comes in quite a lot, and he's quite good. He's quite a good volleyer as well.
yeah.
Please, I feel really bad. Please tell me how to pronounce your name phonetically, and then I'll say it because I'm not sure. Venu, any idea?
Yeah, I've got GCSE in Greek and I've got a degree in
No,
Greek.
you don't. Shut up. Okay. Anyway,
What
he's.
for? How would I know?
I don't know. Maybe you know. Our friend from Greece says, "I think it's difficult." Hold on, actually. I think Ondaga's big with that backhand cross court.
Rally and a half, isn't it? Oh, look at nice
This
slice.
is quality.
Nice
Oh
backhand.
man, this is it's such a tight. Oh, it's gone.
It's gone long. Won it.
It's gone long. It's gone long.
We've all
So
got to win.
Tsitsipas has
We've got to win.
taken the set. Okay, right. So he says, I think it's difficult for Steph to return. He still needs time and training to be in the top 3. His character is a big obstacle. Of course, I'll subscribe to the channel. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And I really, do you think his character is an obstacle? In what way do you think his character is an obstacle? Because he comes across as a really nice guy. I think he's the one that handed out masks to everyone. I think it was who else was it? I think it was at the US Open, wasn't it? He gave out all the masks. He seems like a really, really nice guy, and his interviews are great. Do you think it's more a mentality on the court that he loses his not his temperament a little bit? That maybe he isn't quite mentally there, a little bit similar to Zverev. Although he did well in this tiebreak, so I was impressed by that. George, you can call me guys. Okay, thank you very much, George, for joining us. And good vibes, yeah, 100% good vibes. Thank you. Really, really good set by Tsitsipas, by the way, I thought. Venu, I mean, you says, he hadn't won a single game on Nadal's serve until that tiebreak.
On Nadal's serve.
Sorry?
A single point on Nadal's serve.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he hadn't won a single point on Nadal's serve. Yeah, exactly. And now, look, he gets the tiebreak.
You would think the person, if you won all of your service games 40-love and you lost that serve, you'd be thinking, not that set, sorry, you'd be thinking, what have we done wrong? But it just shows you've got to switch on for the tiebreak, and Nadal didn't do that. He missed some crucial points there, made some 100%, and that's the difference.
Well, that's what you always say about the fine margins, and it makes sense because Nadal on 2 big points, he hit 2 smashes long, and then he shanked the forehand, didn't he? Wide, and those are quite vital points, I think, in the tiebreak. So, and Tsitsipas was more solid in the tiebreak. And it's funny because, as you know, a lot of the times they say the person who holds the serve the best and is more comfortable, a lot of the times they're the one that gets broken first because they're trying so hard to break the other person and it doesn't quite happen. And then next thing you know, they sleep on their service game a little bit and they get broken all of a sudden. But here it was in the tiebreak. I think Nadal took his eye off the ball a little bit. I think maybe he thought it was going to be easier than it was, and he was expecting Tsitsipas to make some mistakes.
Yeah,
I don't think it was proactive enough from Nadal. I thought
at one point it was 3-3, and all of a sudden it was 6-3 Tsitsipas. So those 3 points, a 3-point swing, that really took it to Tsitsipas, that third set. And let's look at the stats of the third set.
Yeah, time of the stats.
So full no double faults from both of them. It's funny because Tsitsipas 56% first serve in, and 77% for Nadal, and both of them got 100% both for second serve. Tsitsipas won 32 points, Nadal won 31 points. First serve points 16 out of 18 for Tsitsipas and 22 out of 24 for Nadal, so quite similar, but this is the important one. Second serve points 12 out of 14 for Tsitsipas and 5 out of 7 for Nadal. So I think that was the difference there. And it was basically a tiebreak, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just all decided on the tiebreak, right?
Yeah. But mentally, I think Nadal will. He mentally is very tough, isn't he?
Yeah.
Does he?
He doesn't what, sorry? What were you saying, Venu?
He doesn't really fold, does he?
No, he doesn't normally fold, so I don't think there's a massive issue. Yeah, I just think he's 100% a player that is mentally tough, so he'll just come back straight away, really. I don't think there's too much to worry about for him.
We were given 4 backhands in a row from Tsitsipas. It was so nice.
Quality, isn't it?
Oh, how is that out? Oh, I just what like backhand is just an extravagant shot, like a cover drive in cricket, and
there's a lot of flair to it, isn't there?
Yeah.
A lot of flair. Yeah, agreed.
He hits it with good topspin because it dips back in. It's quite nice.
Yeah, 100%. George says, "Do you think Stefanos could surprise us by winning the match? What do you think, Venu?"
Let's see how this set goes.
That's a very sit on the fence answer. I think it's a difficult one. I think Stefanos didn't actually. I think he played solidly in the third set. But he hadn't. Venu said, and we said like he didn't win a single point on Nadal's serve. But to be fair, he's corrected that in this set, and he's already won a point. So well done to him in the fourth. I think if he returns better, then he's got a chance, 100%.
Yeah, you're right. He needs to put
because because he served quite well in the third set, right? He clearly served well. He managed to hold. I think here he just needs to make sure he's returning better. And again, Nadal hitting a forehand into the net, hits the net cord and bounces out. Vinny, where are you at? Are you at 30 all?
No, I'm just behind you.
Wait, okay.
Now it's 30 all. Oh, big point now. Big point.
This is a very big point. 100%.
Yeah. Tsitsipas needs to get a break point here. It'd be his first break point of the match.
Yeah.
Break point, yeah.
Thing is, he just needs to really focus on holding Tsitsipas and then, as you said, putting pressure on Nadal. Making him think about it, right? Rather than not really put it. Yeah, go on.
Is there a tiebreak in the 5th set?
Yes, there is. So it's a 10. It's only an Australian Open though, and some other. The French is still you have to win it by a clear margin of 2 games.
Oh really?
Yeah, but in Australian it's first to 10 in the final tiebreak. But at least the 10, it's a bit more. Do you know what I mean? It evens out a little bit. I think first to 7 is way too short to have a final tie. Yeah, I would love it if they did something like, because in Wimbledon they have something similar. So if it went to something like 9-7. Or if it gets to if it gets too long, then you just say, okay, yeah, we're going to do I think it's like 7 all. No, sorry, 9 all. Then you can do a championship tiebreak. Tsitsipas with a huge forehand down the line.
Oh, he's got a break point. First break point of the.
On the last round is 22 shots, and George, it looks like Tsitsipas could. I mean, he's in the ascendancy here. He's taken that. He's taken that momentum from the tiebreak, and he's definitely taken it into this set.
That is a big forehand.
That was a huge forehand. Absolutely huge.
He absolutely pummeled it.
Absolute gun of a forehand. Nadal, this is a huge point.
Oh, he's going to go serve out wide. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'll do.
I'll put it away. Oh, the smash. Oh, put it away. He finally didn't shank a smash.
That's good.
Oh man, Nadal is. I think he's got the advantage of being a lefty that he can serve out wide. His serve out wide, the natural serve is to the backhand.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
So as a right-hander, it's quite tough. Although similarly, it's same for him, right? The natural right-hand serve out to his backhand as well on the juice side. So with juice here, he's got second serve.
Body.
Let's see.
That's what I'll do.
You'd what? Serve and volley.
Serve to the body.
Yeah, he's done. He tried to go to the body there. Actually, you're right. Oh, he's gone. That's a good backhand down the line, but good cross court. Oh, this is a quality rally. Tsitsipas is hanging in here though. Oh no, drifts it that forehand slice wide. I'll tell you what, man. These guys though, they rally. The rallies are quality. The way they hit the ball is so clean. I think.
Agreed.
Do you see there's a couple of points in the first and second set where Nadal just like Tsitsipas was hitting Nadal's forehand on the backhand side like early on the backhand, and then Nadal was like, "Yeah, soz," and just hit his forehand really early, and just put it away straight away, just to kind of say, "Look, I'm not going to let you get into this point." Like that. What a forehand! Bloody hell!
Language, Fizan.
Well, that's okay, isn't it? Yeah. Are you behind me? I feel like you're behind me. Did you just see the forehand now?
No, just Nadal's walking back right
Okay,
now.
yeah. So you were behind me. It's fine. I've gone back.
Right. Yeah, he's got a towel. He just dries himself off with a towel.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm like 2 seconds behind you, but it's fine because I'm watching on my phone rather than the TV, so it's a lot more fiddly.
Someone watching the TV?
No, so and she's working upstairs, so I've been booted out because she's in a meetings all day.
The one you can't go into the family like in the lounge.
No, because my mum works in there.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, actually, she is. Actually, that's a good point. But even then, it's fine. I think me and my dad is. She's probably doing work still. I think she still works, like reports or stuff. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, Tsitsipas here. I mean, he'll be a bit disappointed, right, not to break there because that was his first opportunity, Venu.
That is, I reckon that's you know with Nadal, with this, you've got to take your break points. You've got to. It's tough.
It was his first break point as well. To be fair, I mean, at least it's good that he's managed to open one up, right?
Yeah.
Like he's opened the door a little bit.
I think
he needs to jam it open.
Mentally, as Tsitsipas, I'd be thinking, "Oh, I did well there to get a break point," which means I'm improving. Like I'm pushing him now, so he just needs to serve well, like he just did there.
Yeah, he's probably thinking now in the service game. Look, I just need to hold, and then there will be like I can give myself a chance again in the next service game, and next return game even to break. So that was a huge ace down the middle. Flipping heck, Venu.
Aces is on.
Yep. 9-8.
Sorry.
9-8, isn't it? They've just shown.
Yeah, but who in the men's singles, who's hit the most aces and how many?
Well, in this tournament.
Yeah, in the men's singles. Well, I mean, we'll do women's singles after.
Okay, men's singles. Medvedev. I'll try one more time.
You did say earlier, like this player has a big serve.
Zverev?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's played 5 matches, and how many aces do you think he's hit?
85.
That's good, 86.
Oh man, I was so close. It was just a guess. Well, I was thinking, I was like, how many aces per match? I was like, 5 matches. I was like, it won't be 20. 20 is too much. And I was like, it won't be 10. So I was like, okay, in between, maybe somewhere in between.
I was good. And the women's side, in the women's singles,
great backhand by Nadal, flipping heck, backhand cross court. Women's singles. Serena must be up there, surely, as one of them. She's got a huge serve. She's second place.
She's second place with 32 aces.
Okay, yeah, actually, I'll say Osaka. Does she have quite a big serve?
Yeah, Osaka, 38 aces.
Wow.
It's impressive.
That's interesting, isn't it? That 38 compared to... I wonder why there's less aces in the women's game.
Remember, they play 3 sets and men play 5.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's why.
But even
what am I talking about? Even if you do, it's slightly less, isn't it, I think? Even then. But I don't know.
3 to 5 is a 40% increase? I'm not too sure, but...
Yeah, it is. 3 to 5 is 40% increase, yeah. Yeah, because 60%, 3/5. Osaka, yes, Free, you're right. Osaka is. She was right. She got the answer.
Well done.
Tsitsipas is looking good here, man. 40-15 up. I mean, Nadal hit that quality backhand cross court, but apart from that, it's been all Tsitsipas in this service
This
game.
is what you like, Fazan. Do you mind me doing these stats?
Yeah, go for it. That's nice. I
Who's
like it.
the fastest serve speed?
The fastest serve speed.
And then the women's singles. And tell me the speed in. Oh, it's in kilometers per hour. We know miles per hour, don't we? Let's do it miles per hour.
I don't mind either. Well, I'll guess the player for Kyrgios.
It's not Kyrgios. Let me check. No, it's not Kyrgios.
How can you not have your stats up? You asked the question.
I just checked. It's not Kyrgios.
Oh, okay, yeah, but as in, do you not have the stat up to say who it is?
I do.
Okay.
Kyrgios.
Zverev?
No.
I don't know. Who is it?
Gael Monfils with 232 kilometers.
Gael Monfils? What the hell? I didn't know Gael Monfils could serve that quickly. Bloody hell!
144 miles an hour at the fastest speed of the fastest serve of the tournament.
What? Surely that must be a mistake. Gael Monfils has got a good serve. I didn't think it was that big. Unless maybe it was just one serve was like a rocket. Like, what the hell? I didn't know he was that big a server. Do you know I feel really bad for him. You know, he hasn't won a single match since the return of tennis after COVID. You know that? He was crying in his press conference.
Who, Gael Monfils?
Yeah, because he lost in 5 and in the first round.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, and he was crying. He was like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." Like, he's great. He's like, "Oh, I'm in such bad form." He's like, "I don't know what to do." And it's so bad, man. Like, I feel so bad for him. He's such a great character as well.
I like him.
You know, he's with one of the women's players, Alina Svitolina. She's the number 5 seed. She lost. She was upset actually. It was an upset. She got beaten by an unseeded player, Pegula. Sorry?
You mean they're together?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, they're together. They've been together a few years now, actually. I think. Freya says, "Do you think?" Sorry.
It's quite common, isn't it?
It seems to be. It never used to be. It's more common now, I think.
I guess it makes sense.
So Nadal has just, he's just held serve, and it's 2-1 to Nadal, but Tsitsipas' serve. I'll just update the score. And Freya asked, "Do you think these new generation of players will be winning slams when the big 3 are still playing?" So I think she's talking about Tsitsipas, Zverev. I mean, team's already won one, so not him, and he's older as well. So let's say Tsitsipas, Zverev, Medvedev, and Rublev, I guess. No, he hasn't. He got the final.
He won the ATP Tour.
He won the ATP Tour finals, yeah. So, Venu, what do you think? Do you think they'll win one before these guys retire?
Yeah, I think one of Zverev and Tsitsipas will win a Grand Slam. Like, the fact that Nadal's 34 now, what's Federer now? Because I'm like 39?
38, 39, 40, I think, yeah.
Like, Federer's got a couple more years. So, I'm pretty sure next year, one of Zverev and Tsitsipas will win a Grand Slam this year.
This year, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, maybe the US Open, something like that?
Yeah, I reckon there'll be a surprise in the US Open or the French. But I'm not sure Wimbledon will occur this summer. I'm not sure what's the latest with that.
Surely the French, though, has got to be Nadal and team, right? I mean, those two are the best in play.
So if Wimbledon goes ahead, I'm not sure. So it's down to the US Open. So I'm putting my money either on Zverev or Tsitsipas to win the US Open.
Okay. To be fair, Wimbledon's a weird one because obviously we didn't play it last year. No, we didn't. It didn't. I think it is. But we didn't. It didn't play it. They didn't play it. Sorry, even last year. But some of these younger players might be very good. Like someone like Tsitsipas comes to the net quite a lot, so it could suit his game. But we have to wait and see because they haven't played on it for 2 years. The grass anyway. And Fitzy 4578 asks best racket on tour right now. Benny, do you have a preference? Have you seen any rackets that you're eyeing up?
To be honest, I haven't been really checking the rackets. I think Djokovic's broken racket. That's my favourite one. Borgo has to clean it up after. I'm actually outraged by that. I think the ball boy of Borgo should not be cleaning up after the players.
Oh, crazy, man.
If they have a contract,
Absolutely crazy.
not. That's not in their contract.
Absolute like craziness.
And Racket's probably my best one, favorite one.
Best racket on tour right now is Umbers because he's got the same racket as me.
Who?
Umber. He lost to Kyrgios. Yeah.
That's not what racket I've got. I've got Babolat. Yeah. I would like to put I would like to say these brand names on the
Yeah,
live
I think so. Why? Well,
just
in case we get done for copyright.
By the way, other brands are available.
Other brands are available. Yeah, exactly. No, we'll be fine. Like we're advertising it for them.
Yeah, but surely the other racket companies were like, "Why are we getting a mention?"
Oh, do you think they'll get jealous? Yeah, maybe.
Jealous. Yeah, because all the viewers are getting bizarre. Everyone will be thinking, "Go buy some Babolat rackets."
Yeah, all the views I'm getting. Yeah. Just absolute carnage.
What's carnage?
It's absolute carnage that the racket companies. I mean, they're all stacking up, Venu, to get sponsorship deals with me.
Do you reckon it's like cricket bats, where it's probably one manufacturer? I mean, the sponsor guys just put a sticker on it.
Yeah, probably. No, it's not. Oh no, it is. Sorry, because Venu, you remember, it's a tennis racket. It's basically like the frame, and then the strings they put on whatever strings they want. It's the same with our rackets. When you get it restrung, Venu, we don't necessarily just use the brand. Like I've got Babolat. It doesn't mean I'll have Babolat strings.
No. What I'm saying is, will Babolat factory make Babolat rackets, or will it just be one generic factory that makes all the professional guys?
Oh, I think it is separate ones, but I could be wrong. It might be like cars. You know, like some cars come from the same factory.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might be right. I'm not sure.
Like, I know cricketers, like there's probably like the big players probably go to one or two like I'm pretty sure the English players get this bat from the same place and then they just put a sticker on it.
No. You know what cricket players do? They find a bat that they like the most and then they just put the stickers on. That's what they do.
Is that what they do, Farron?
Yeah, I know because I've talked to someone and also like I know from before anyway. Venu, what's the score for you? Is it 2-2 with Nadal serving?
Yeah.
Okay.
The way these guys move around, like when we play, you always tell me off when I move around my backhand.
Yeah, but that's because we're not quick enough. We're not fit enough to be able to do it. These guys are.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It just shows the
fitness level, doesn't it? Yeah. It does though. Thing is though, and also Venu, it's one of those things that the more you play, the fitter you get in terms of like your actual tennis fitness, and then maybe you can start doing it. But when you're kind of at the level that we're at, until you get to like a top kind of, first team, like high first team level, then it's just difficult to do it, I think. And the thing is, what can happen is that your backhand suffers because of it.
Yeah.
But for it to say, it might be a silly question, or what a get by Tsitsipas. Hold on one sec. Oh, good smash. Well, easy smash to be fair. But very good get by Tsitsipas. Might be a silly question, but do you think things such as Djokovic sitting on the edge of the court yesterday should be warnings, or do you think that intimidation is fair play? Oh, controversial. What do you think, Venu?
Intimidation, though, for some? I don't think it would.
I guess it could be seen as intimidation. I don't know. Really.
Maybe it's more mind games. I agree with mind games, but I don't think it's a bit unsportsmanlike. I would say that. Because I think it wasn't even at the end of the game. It was like between points. And if you did that to me, like, what are you doing, mate?
So it was after his service game, but it was at 3-1, so it wasn't between the changeover.
I think that's fine.
But he was sitting down for quite a long time, I think.
I think you've got to be careful. You want players to show their emotions, and you don't want them to become robots.
Yeah.
So,
Tsitsipas is in a good. He's in a very good spot here. He's 30-15 up on Nadal's serve, and he's being aggressive coming forward. He's punishing anything short, which is what he should be doing. So I'm quite impressed at the moment by him. And Fitzy4578 says, I think it's fair play as to the theatre of the match. Do you agree with that, Venu?
Yeah. I think so. I think, like, even in cricket, they're trying to, stop. Like, I think Rabada got fined when he did you see the celebration when he like brushed shoulders with Joe Root and he got fined for that? And I was thinking that was silly. And look on YouTube, like Nasser Hussain and the great Michael Holding have a debate on it. It's so funny, but I think these players need to show character. They need to show emotion. Otherwise, as Finn said, it's part of the theatre. But I do understand some players do cross the line, and some players know when to push it a bit.
Well, just
push it a bit. Yes.
Just to interrupt you, sorry, before you carry on. Tsitsipas has got 2 break points here. So he's 40-15 up on Nadal's serve.
The second
This is a crucial point.
The set.
Oh, serve, ace out wide to Tsitsipas' forehand.
Can you come back to where I am?
Okay, I'm back. Did you just see the ace now?
No, it's like 1, 2.
What?
Now.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, an ace. He returned it. That's not an ace, is it? Does that cost an ace?
What? Are you on 40-15 or 40-30?
I'm on 40 all. I'm on juice.
What? You're ahead of me then, Venu. What are you talking about? Oh, I was going back. This is carnage. Okay, I'm at juice now. Here you go. And what is still juice, yeah? Is it still juice?
Oh, no, that's second serve. He missed it. His second serve now. He just missed this. He tried to go down the line. First serve.
Okay, fine. Yeah. I'm at the same point now. Carnage.
Backhand again.
Oh, you're slightly in front of me, but I can't be bothered. Because on the phone, it's so fiddly. It only goes forward and back 10 seconds. That's the issue.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, so it's annoying. It's fine. I'm on the juice point. They're in the middle of it now. And Nadal, what's its passed that long? That backhand cross court. So it's advantage to Nadal.
I'm 5 seconds ahead of you.
Oh, it's fine. What can I do? Yeah, I'm just talking about Fitzy4578's point. I'm just going to call you Fitzy actually, because 4578 is too long. But Fitzy, I think it does add to the theatre of it a little bit, and I guess because I'm not a massive fan of it, I'm probably a bit biased around it, so that's why. But what a hold from Nadal! Really good serve out wide to Tsitsipas' backhand, and he unfortunately hits it long. Good hold though, considering he was 2 break points down. So, do you think that's a small mental battle won, Venu, for Nadal?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely. Big game to hold there actually.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, big. Yeah. Let's look at the stats for the 4th set so far.
Yep, while doing that, Fitzy says, "Yeah, just say Fitzy." Fitzy says, "Jocko has a reputation as being mentally tough, but Nadal has to be the toughest going, surely." I'm a big Nadal fan. I think Nadal is the best at keeping his emotions in check. In terms of mental toughness, I think Djokovic is a street fighter, similar to Nadal. What do you think, Venu?
What's your question again?
So Fitzy's asking, Djokovic has a reputation as being mentally tough, but Nadal has to be the toughest going, surely.
Yeah, I think he's tough, isn't he, Nadal? But I don't know, they're both tough in different ways.
Yeah, I was saying, because I feel like Nadal keeps his emotions in check better, but Djokovic is more of a street fighter kind of, although even though Nadal... Yeah, mind games, yeah, exactly. Whereas Nadal's intimidating because he's very tuned in with him. Do you know what I mean? He'll jog to the middle, he jogs to the back of the court at the start, and people get intimidated by that.
Yeah,
just by him being super fit. Huh?
He takes forever to serve.
Well, he's within the shot clock, Venu. He's within the shot clock. He's now made sure that he's within the shot clock because now they've introduced it. They introduced it at the start. I think it was midway through his career, actually, they started introducing it.
Oh, yeah. I reckon players got annoyed by it and just made a complaint.
Well, loads of players have complained about in the past that they say, "Oh, Nadal takes so long." He does that classic thing where he pulls like a wedgie as well out of. He sorts out his shorts, and it's like, yeah, he does a thing where he'll like sort out his headband, and he's like, "Yep," and then he bounces on his racket like 5 times, and he bounces on his thing, and then before doing that, he like sorts out his wedgie before serving because his shorts are too tight, and then next thing you know, he's gone to serve. It's hilarious.
Yeah, wedgie hair. No.
No, the wedgie hair is only for when he's serving.
Surely
look, he's doing it now. Before returning, he's like, the shorts are too tight, man. He needs to get looser shorts.
I'm not sure looser shorts would be. I wonder what shorts are underneath.
They wear. I think they wear like under, like, you know, the kind of. I think maybe the ones that you wear, Venu. I know women's wear like the bike. You know, the tight biker ones.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You mean
yeah, they wear the under ones.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The undershorts. Is it undershorts?
It's a skort, isn't it? A skort. It's
like skorts, yeah. Yeah, maybe.
I've not worn one, but.
Are you sure, Venu? Are you sure? I saw you wearing one when we last played. No, I'm joking. Tsitsipas is doing well here, though. He's 40-15 up. A really big serve out to Nadal's backhand on the ad side. Puts it away with an into-out forehand, like quality into-out forehand. Completely wrong foot to Nadal. Well played. 3-R, Tsitsipas or Zverev. I think that's who's your favourite. Who do you prefer?
Does Zverev has a one-hand backhand?
No, he's got two-hander.
Tsitsipas.
Watched him yesterday, remember? Yeah, Tsitsipas. Okay.
Tsitsipas. Yeah. Just because he has a one-hand backhand, so that's why.
Just because he has a one-hand backhand.
Honestly,
Tsitsipas is a really good character. Actually, I was saying before that I think he's the one that gave out all the masks, and like his interviews are always great. He just seems like a really nice guy. Obviously, I don't know him personally, but from what I've seen from the outside, he looks good. He needs to hold here though. He was 40-15 up. It's now 40-30.
If I ever bump into, if I'm on the underground and I see Djokovic or Tsitsipas, I'll say hi to Tsitsipas. I'll be too scared to say hi to Djokovic.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you little gentle giant, Venu. You're probably taller than him, right? I think he's like 6'1". You're 6'3". You just need to tower over him, Venu, and be like, hey, yeah. And Djokovic will be like, yeah, get out of my way. He'll be like, oh, no, I don't know. I think Djokovic seems like a nice guy as well, probably. I just think everyone's got different types of personalities. You know, Tsitsipas is very different. Someone like even Nadal, who's very different to Djokovic. I think Federer, his personalities, has definitely changed over the years, and his mentality, I think, 100%. Did you see that video? I'll send it to you of Federer training in the snow.
Oh no, I haven't seen that. Please send it to me.
I'll send it to you. It's hilarious. He's doing like through the leg shots and like behind the back shots, like against a wall.
I love Tsitsipas' back. Look at that, 3 in a row. Ooh, too good. Nice.
His backhand's good.
The one-hand backhand it's a lot nicer to watch.
Thing is, you know, Venu, what I'd say as well is that if you want to watch how to hit a rising ball on the backhand, Tsitsipas is very good at doing that, and he's a similar height to you. No, but because he's a similar height to you, yeah, he's 6'3", I think. So he's a similar height to you, and the thing is, this is perfect because he hits it. If you see the height that he hits it early, but he never hits a backhand low.
Yeah.
Like he might hit it higher, but he'll never hit it low, and that means that he needs to put a lot of topspin on his backhand. So that's why he's really good to watch as well. And technically, he's good because you'll never see him hit backhand below the waist height.
Instructs his hair.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, it should be like bingo. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see wedgie. See,
he's literally serves with 4 seconds left. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, why is that ridiculous? You're allowed a certain amount of time. It'll take the mick if you went over and comes on doing it, but yeah. Well, this is a really good question. I'm gonna answer this in a second.
What's the question?
Oh, great. I'll tell you in a second. It's on the screen. I'll tell you in a second.
Ooh, I like this question.
Yeah. So, Venu, what do you think? If you had to make your ultimate player, who would you pick for each individual shot? So, I guess we're talking about forehand, backhand, serve, We can say volley as well and drop shot. Let's say.
Is this on people currently playing, or
Yeah, let's say people currently playing.
days in the past?
Yeah. And hi, Magical Gamer. Thank you very much for joining. What do you think, Venu? Or shall I go first?
Let me think about it because it's
okay. I'll go first.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go first. I've got people in mind. So I think backhand, I would go with Djokovic. I think his two-hander is fantastic. I think it's between him and Murray, actually. Murray's got a very good two-hander as well. I'll go Djokovic. I just think it's so solid, and it's incredible. Like the way that he hits it as well, and like the athleticism and the way he hits it is ridiculous. Actually, we should have said returning as well should be another one, I think. So forehand, I'd go with Djokovic. Sorry, backhand, I'll go with Djokovic. Forehand, I'd go with. It's difficult. There's a lot of people with huge forehands. Like Kyrgios has got a huge one. Nadal, obviously. Federer. Federer's forehand's like a gun. I'll go with Federer's forehand. In his prime, Federer's forehand was an absolute, it was absolutely incredible, right? Unbelievable. The serve, I would go with, Nadal with the into-out forehand. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I think he's developed his forehand because he only really used to have that lasso forehand, but he's definitely developed it, and he's got different variations of it. In terms of serving, I think I would go with. There's so many amazing servers out there. Someone like Karlovic, Isner. I mean, these guys have got huge serves. Cilic. I'd go with like one of those guys for serve. I think Isner. I'd go with Isner for serve. I think he's got quality serve, or someone like Karlovic. I think either's fine. Return, I'd go with Nadal because I really like the way Nadal returns. Although Djokovic, I think, is definitely in the question as well, but I'll just go with Nadal. And who else? What else is it? Volleying, volleys, Federer. I think Federer is a fantastic volleyer of the ball. And drop shots, Andy Murray. I think that's my kind of probably ultimate player. But did you know, or should we come back to you on that?
It's really difficult.
If you're unsure, we'll come back to you. Just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
Okay, go on then. Go.
I will go forehand. I'll go for Kyrgios. Backhand, Wawrinka. Wawrinka's one-handed backhand, ridiculous. Forehand, I would say Kyrgios and I. Serve, I love Roger Federer's serve because it's just poetry in motion. To be honest, Roger Federer is poetry in motion. That's him. If anyone had to write a biography of him, that's his phrase, poetry in motion, isn't it? So Roger's serve, Kyrgios' forehand, Wawrinka's backhand. Who's the best volleyer of the game? You're right, Federer's good, but I do like Gael Monfils is a good volleyer.
Okay, nice. Like that.
And slicing, who do I like as a slice? Forehand and backhand slice.
No, we didn't say slice, to be fair. I think it's just forehand and backhand. It's incorporated into it anyway. No, because it's incorporated into forehand and backhand anyway, to be fair. We've gone with drop shot, return as well. Those are two left.
Returner of the game. Djokovic's quality as a returner. I'll say Murray potentially, but I would say Djokovic is my returner, and I would say drop shot. Yeah, I think Murray's got one of the best drop shots. Although Djokovic is a good drop shot. I'll go for Murray drop shot.
Yeah, I think Nadal and Djokovic have developed their drop shot a lot in the last few years, but just because of how good Murray's drop shot was, for a number of years, and it still is. I mean, he was really the OG, wasn't he, for playing drop shots at times when he went original gangster.
Oh, all right, okay.
It's just original person, and he was just the original person really to do it, wasn't he? Just incredible. Nadal is advantage up on his serve 3-3. And he's just served an absolute peach out wide to Tsitsipas's forehands on the juice side.
Yeah, quality, wasn't it?
Don't you think yesterday Djokovic, I think, probably had the best serving performance I've ever seen from him in terms of his serving, right? In terms of his first serves. Like he just served really, really well. And I think Nadal's serves improved a lot as well because it was quite weak back in the day and he had to play very long points. But as he's gotten older, he's realized like I can't just rely on getting around the court like this. If I want to play longer in terms of longevity, I need to make sure that my serve is like a lot better. So he's added a bit of speed, but also I think his accuracy has improved and his second serve's got a bit bigger as well. So he's just held a really good serve down the tee on the ad side. So he's 4-3 up, but it's still on serve. So still in the balance is 4 set.
It's quite a good. It's been quite a good set so far. Guess what year is on Federer turned pro?
1998.
Yeah, 98. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I've read his biography. That's why.
He's going to turn 40 this year. That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous, isn't it? Unbelievable.
What a player!
The guy is just a gun.
So he's Nadal's won over 1,000 matches, single matches. How many do you think Roger has won?
Has he won more or has he won less?
Well, win-loss ratio. Sorry, his wins. How many wins has he had, Roger?
How many wins? I think Roger Federer's had. He must have had more, right? He's played longer, but then he's also missed large parts from injury as well. Okay, fine. I'll get 1,100.
A bit high. It's 1,242 wins and 221 losses. And how many titles do you think he's won?
What's that win-loss percentage? Do they have that?
It's like I think it's like 1 to. I could do the maths. I don't have my calculator on me, but
it's fine. But yes, what were you going to say? What's the other stat?
His titles. How many titles has he won? Nadal has won. How many titles has Nadal won? Nadal has won. Bear with me.
80. Was it what you said?
Yeah, wasn't it 80? I said.
Yeah, I think it's 80 ATP. Like
86
4
titles. How many has Federer won?
86. Okay, so Federer's won less, I think, in total. So I think he's on 84.
He's in 103. He's on 103 titles, but I'm not sure what they mean by titles. But
I think I'm talking about ATP Masters and Grand Slams.
Fair enough.
If it's titles, then yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I kind of misinterpreted the question. Yeah, I agree. I think that makes a lot of sense because he plays a lot of other tournaments.
Yeah.
As well, and they would have at some point. So that makes sense. That's incredible, right? Over 100 tournaments there to win. Unbelievable.
That's a great rally.
I just want to win one. I just want to be part of one. Oh, great rally, yeah.
We said who had the highest serving speed in the men's singles this tournament. Which female player has had the fastest serve speed?
Serena.
Yeah. 202 kilometers per hour, which is 125 miles an hour.
Venus back in the day used to serve like 130 plus.
Really?
Yeah. Miles per hour, yeah. She was a gun, like unbelievable serving. She's still playing. No, she's still playing. She lost in the second round. Because through injury as well, to be fair. But yeah, Venus Williams lost in the second round, I think it was, and through injury. But she used to serve like 130 miles per hour plus. Like she was a huge server. Oh, this is a fantastic rally though. Tsitsipas goes down the line. Nadal cross court. Oh, what a shot by Tsitsipas! So into out forehand, but he's cracked it down the line. And he's 40-15 up on his serve. And this set is looking very even, Venu, isn't it?
Very even. It's going to go to tie break.
You think it's going to go to tie break? Who do you think's got a slight edge in this set so far?
Tsitsipas, I reckon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think he's looked quite good, actually, to be fair.
Good.
Yeah, I've been impressed.
Beautiful backhand. Oh, put pressure on Nadal's forehand. That's,
Nadal just cracked that forehand cross court, but always hits the net, and it's 4-4. And as Venu said, it's even Stevens here, and who knows? Who knows what way this one's going to go? Because even though Nadal's 2-1 up, I feel like the momentum is slightly with Tsitsipas here.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed, Fazan. Let's see what order Nadal arranges himself.
So I think I'm going to guess first. I think he's going to go headband, then he's going to go wedgie, then he's going to go racket bouncing, then bouncing with that, and then I think he does his hair again. Actually, no, he goes racket, ball, hair, wedgie. I think. Let's see. Oh, they didn't show it. Oh, come on. Got to show the wedgie. He's going into out forehand. Oh, these guys just hit the ball so cleanly. Just incredible.
I like to rally with these.
I don't know whether we'll be able to return any of the balls, Venny.
Oh, no, I'm a pretty good returner. I'll be fine.
Yeah, but you can't return if you can't see it.
Yeah, but I'll tell them not to go full on me.
Not to go full on me, yeah. But it'll be amazing to see that they probably put an immense amount of topspin on the ball, even more than the guys who play at the top level in club club tennis even. They'll probably put like 5 times the amount. That's just ridiculous amount of topspin on, especially Nadal. If you watch his forehand, like it's just the amount of topspin is incredible.
Look, Nadal's hit 30 on force
error. Is that out? 30 love down. This is a really, really big game.
It's a big point.
If because Tsitsipas he's been knocking on the door, hasn't he, for a couple of games now? I think. Nadal's. I don't know what's going. Nadal's just suddenly the errors have leaked in Venu, haven't they?
They are. But that was a good serve there. I think Tsitsipas been annoyed he didn't get that back, but big point still.
Yeah, 30-15, big point.
It's tough coming back from love 30. It's tough.
Fitzy goes, go on, Tsitsipas. I thought you were a Nadal fan.
Who's that?
Fitzy. I think he wants to see 5 sets, maybe.
To be honest, yeah.
Who are you guys rooting for watching, actually? Are you rooting for Tsitsipas and Nadal? And just in general, like, who are you rooting for to win the Aussie Open as well?
Oh, how did he get that back?
Oh, you're in front of me, you know that, I think. Man.
Come on, finish it off. Come on.
Oh, shot. What's a get? Yeah, he's finished that. Oh, is that no way, is that gone back in? How did he get that second one back, Venu?
I don't know.
Flipping heck. These guys nowadays are just like machines. I would have given up after the first one. Like, once you get the first one back in, like, how the hell did they even get across? It's ridiculous.
Nadal's getting bowled.
Yeah, he is. He's bowling, 100%. Oh, there you go. He did his hair first. Then he's bounced it. Go on. Where's the wedgie? He must have already done it before. Put it away. All break point down. That's a bad forehand. That's a really good return from Tsitsipas, though, because it's so deep, that forehand. And it's on Nadal's toes. Venu, you'll know about that. Having a return on your toes, having to return it back is really difficult. So he just tried to...
Yeah. Ooh, back to juice.
He tried to dig it out and couldn't. Oh, good serve. Oh, back to juice. Man. Nadal netting that forehand. That's a bad one as well. I think he rushed it. He didn't need to. He's trying to take the ball earlier here, Nadal, because he's trying to give Tsitsipas less time because Tsitsipas is such a good mover. Sorry? He's such a good mover. And I'm expecting a very big serve from Nadal here, given Venu's reaction. You know what, Venu, actually? All day he's been hitting that serve out wide on the juice side, hasn't he? So
Yeah.
Tsitsipas' forehand, and he's hit a lot of aces on that side. I think he's actually served better on that side than the natural lefty side or on the juice side. So I've been really impressed with that serve. It's definitely been a highlight of Nadal's match so far. You see how wide Tsitsipas' stance is when returning. What do you think, Venu, of the tactic of Nadal going to Tsitsipas' forehand more than his backhand at times on the serve?
It's interesting. Ooh. Oh yeah, I think it's an interesting tactic, but because backhand's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is quite good. I think he's quite confident on either side, to be fair. He's put that wide. Nadal's struggling here on the service game. There's juice, and he looks pretty. I don't know. He looks a bit bothered, doesn't he?
Yeah, something's up.
I don't know whether he's got a little niggle or something's bothering him, but there's no crowd, so it can't be a distraction in the crowd. So I'm not sure.
I'm really confused because I swear there's a crowd for the Kyrgios's games.
Yeah, so if there's a crowd, then they've enforced a lockdown in Victoria now. So
that makes
yeah,
sense. So
so
like
no
first
crowds at all.
no crowds or something.
Yeah, it was the first 3 rounds, I think it was. Well, that's out from Tsitsipas though. So Nadal is now advantage up. That backhand was close there. I mean, you know what really kind of, it's funny, Vinny, because as a club player, when you hit a ball really cleanly and it just goes out, like for me, I think, oh, that's okay. I've made an unforced error here, but it was just out. Okay, I need to just take a little bit off. Do you know what I mean? Like, but you're kind of like, I've hit that really cleanly, so I don't worry about it too much. But in here, at this level, at this elite level, these guys, when they do that, like they don't have the chance or the time to do it even, because if they do it, they're under so much pressure straight away, and like those types of errors are unforced errors for them, and they're just like they shouldn't be doing it because they hit the ball so cleanly all the time anyway. Oh, and Nadal is he's having a mare here at juice. How long is this game? The game duration is 6 minutes plus now. 6 minutes and 6 minutes, sorry, even, and ticking. I reckon Venu, Medvedev's got a good chance against either one of these guys,
Why?
It's very awkward.
Ooh, he's at that long Kazan. Break point for Tsitsipas here. If he gets this, he'll serve for the set and to go 2-2.
Yep.
Big point.
Nadal is making a lot of errors here. This is really uncharacteristic of him, and he needs to shake out of it because this whole set has been it's been very un-Nadal like, hasn't it?
Yeah.
In terms of his forehand, when he starts making a lot of unforced errors on his forehand, you know that he's not in a particularly good space. So I think he needs to get that firing ASAP. He started running around it less as well, which makes me think that he's definitely thinking about it. That's a huge bug, absolutely huge. So break point to Tsitsipas here. I think Venu's slightly in front of me, so you might give me a spoiler. Huh?
I'm not going to react.
Which means that he's broken, probably. Let's have a look. Oh, ridiculous.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it, Kazan? Where's he gone? Hello?
Yeah, sorry, my mum just came into the room. Yeah, that's fine. What? I can't believe that, seriously. I literally cannot believe it.
The match. Well, he obviously broke it in the tiebreak, but that is a huge, 4-4. Now 5-4. Now a chance for Tsitsipas to serve for the set.
I'm so upset.
Epic. This is going to go to 5 sets now.
But you know what? The issue that I have is if it goes to 5 sets, I feel like Nadal might lose because he needs to get. He just needs to get going, Nadal. Like, what's going on? Oh, this is a shocker, seriously. Absolute shocker. Thing is, his forehand is suddenly, it's like he's just lost the ability to hit his forehand.
Yeah.
And he's almost like he's hitting it half-heartedly because he's worried it's going to go out. So then he's putting less topspin on it. Bloody hell!
I'm gonna
Look at Venu. I'm not going to react. Also Venu. Yeah, exactly. He's so bait, Ash. It's so funny when he's like, I'm not.
No,
As
when
soon
I
as
said
he
not to
said,
react,
no, but when he said when he said I'm not going to react, I was like that means that like
I
he's
wasn't going to say
broken.
anything to you. That's what I meant.
Fitzy goes, yeah, but I can see it on your face. Fitzy goes, let's go. So Fitzy, are you supporting Tsitsipas? Because I felt like you're supporting Nadal, but was he just supporting 5 sets maybe?
Wait, did Medvedev win in 3 sets or 5?
3. So he's fresh.
Oh, really fresh.
That's why I said I think Medvedev is very awkward as well. He's a damn good player. I think
This is
it's going to
what
be difficult.
I think they should play at the same time.
Yeah, maybe.
It's unfair. Like,
but Venu, if you think about TV, that's never going to happen. A quarterfinal, they want all the quarterfinals to be on TV at different times so that people can watch it.
Yeah, but nowadays people have got you can go on Eurosport 1 and Eurosport 2. Just
But what if you want to watch both matches? There's no point flicking between them.
I think it's unfair.
No, I think all the players know that it's just the luck of the draw. And also, if you win in straight sets and someone plays 5 earlier in the day, then they'll be more tired anyway. So it's down to them, really, right?
Yeah.
Fitzy says, always on the underdog. Tsitsipas seems like a nice bloke. Yeah, he does. Venu, I'm just going to go to the bathroom for 2 seconds. So I'm going to leave you for 2 seconds. This is a very important game, so you can be as hyped as you want.
It's a big game. Big game. Yeah, I will. Yeah, so I'm on my own now. So I'll make do. So big point here. Or serve out wide. Oh, it's a huge forehand by Tsitsipas, and he comes to the net just to cover it. 30-15 up. Yeah, he's won this set. I don't see Nadal coming back from this. I've been impressed by Tsitsipas this set. It's been very good. Let's see if we can. I think there's 17 years between them. 17, 16 years between these two. So, actually, no. What's the age difference? So, Nadal is 34, Tsitsipas is 22. So, 12 years difference. So, Tsitsipas. Ooh, that's unforced error. Nadal's lost it. 2 set points for Tsitsipas. This has been a good comeback. From the 3rd set, if you remember, Tsitsipas didn't win a single point in Nadal's serve. And look at it now, it's 2-2. This is why I say tennis is a brutal sport. It's brutal. You think you've won the match, and next thing you know, it's 2-2. And your opponent's in the ascendancy. Oh, there it is. Well done, Tsitsipas. 6-4. Well done. Nadal, have a think in your corner. Tsitsipas will be happy. This is going to be a tough 57 minutes that set was. I think the longest of the match so far. Let's look at the stats for that 4th set. Let's have a look at the stats. I've got my stats up here.
Why? Tsitsipas has just taken the 4th set. Oh, bloody hell, man. Seriously, this is just ridiculous.
Because I did quite well. Apparently, Finn was saying that I've got future career in commentary. Thanks.
Good. That's good.
No
Good
mention
to
about
hear.
you. About you, Fazan.
No mention about me, yeah. Although, Venu, we had 6 times the amount of people on when I was here. And then when I came back, we've got 6 times less. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, good job. Yeah. Fitzy, yeah, I'm sure Venu does. I think he knows his stats, doesn't he, as well? So Venu could definitely be the statistician. Statistician? Is that how you say it? Anyway, the stats man. He could be the Simon Hughes. You could be the Simon Hughes to my Nasser Hussain.
Yeah, I'm used to it. I'm a teacher, so it's kind of second nature to me.
Anyway, so it's 2 sets all. What the hell is going on with Nadal? Seriously, like this is just.
He's lost it. But Tsitsipas, but you got to admit, you got to give credit to Tsitsipas. He's taken up another level.
Yeah, he has. Well, I think what's happened is he's upped his game and Nadal's game's fallen away, hasn't it?
Someone's rung the bell. I'll be back.
That's fine. It's like a perfect storm. Nadal's game has suddenly dropped a little bit, and Tsitsipas. I've been having a really bad hair day today. It's not good. My lockdown haircut has grown out, and let's just say it's a bit of a nightmare. But anyway, yeah, I mean, 2 sets. So, what do you guys think now? Who do you think? I mean, surely Tsitsipas is in the ascendancy here. He's won the last 2 sets. He seems to be playing the better tennis for at least a set and a half, I would say. And even though I'm a massive Nadal fan, I think it's looking pretty. I'd say 60-40 in favour of Tsitsipas. I mean, Nadal, obviously, we know how much of a fighter he is, the historic value around him, and how good he has been for a number of years. But God. And talking of historic value, I'm going to be going into our TV room to watch it on the big screen rather than my mobile phone because, I want to see it this to the end. To the end. Oh. Right, here we go. 6-4 in that full set, as we said. And just nightmare. Yeah, of course it's behind. Okay, let's go. Yeah, guys, if you're watching, please let me know who you think is going to win the 5th set. So loud. And yeah, I think I'm going to be. Oh God, there's absolute carnage. I'm being banished from our TV room, so I'm gonna have to watch it back on my phone. It's sad times. Let's go. Okay, relocating once again. One here. No, it's not the same time. Nadal's taking his regulatory toilet break or bathroom break. As like bathroom break between every set, pretty much, as Nadal, isn't it? Really. While Venu is, I don't know what he's doing, but I'm sure he'll be back. Meanwhile, I've been banished from our TV room because apparently I'm too loud whilst doing commentary or streaming of the match. So unfortunately, I'm back watching it on my phone on the small screen or split screen on my laptop anyway. So I can't complain. But yeah, lockdown haircut is definitely grown out into an interesting thing. So as head-to-head, as Venu mentioned earlier, is 6-1, but it doesn't matter, I don't think, at this point, because really it's anyone's game, isn't it? It really is. I'll actually slightly favour Tsitsipas here. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, I think he's doing really, really well. And Nadal here has now started off the final and 5th set, 15-love. So good start from Nadal here. And I think he's doing a good job. And Venu is back with Coca-Cola. Venu and Nadal went for his customary bathroom break in between sets. You're on mute. And
thanks, mate. Yeah. Did he go to? I reckon he went to sort out his wedgie.
Yeah, but he sorts out on court. He doesn't need to do it. He doesn't need to do it in the bathroom.
Properly, you know what I mean?
If you know what I mean, yeah, maybe. But yeah, he's always going to the. He sorted out his hair as well. It was very messy in the first. Maybe he's like neatened his hair. It's all like, can you see, like with the headband? He's definitely done his hair in the bathroom. That's a classic guy thing to do. I do it all the time. Go into the bathroom, do your hair. You don't really? Ah, fair enough. Maybe it's not then. Maybe it's just a me thing and Nadal thing. But yeah, anyway, he's gone in there, done his hair. He's looking slick, looking elegant. Who knows?
Yeah, he had something to say. You're all right, Kazan.
I know, right? He looks less balding now. He probably saw it and was like, I can't be balding here, so
You
I need to
think
look
he'll get
better.
hair transplant? Like all that money he makes. Come
But
on.
maybe he doesn't want to, Venu. Maybe he wants the au natural look. Why are you having a go for not having a hair transplant?
Actually,
People get
to be honest,
taken the mick
I'll have a
out
go at
of
him if he
having
gives
one.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
But on the other hand, Tsitsipas has got a fantastic set of hair, hasn't he?
Well, he is like 20 years younger or whatever, so like, that's probably why. 18? No, 20. He's 21, isn't he?
You're 22,
So,
34.
oh, so there's only 12 years gap, but even then. Meanwhile, Venu's being served like the prince that he is. Was it tea?
Yeah, tea and a bagel, mate.
Nice.
Mate, if it's going to 5 sets, I need the energy. Tsitsipas is one of those players that can never spell the surname right.
I can.
I can
It's
never
quite
get it
easy.
right.
It's TSI.
Yeah, because you got it right in front of you,
Yes.
mate. That's why.
No, I'm not looking. Look. TSI TSIPAS. When I did this on the ticker, I didn't look at anything. I just know how it's spelled.
Good for you, mate.
Thank
Can
you.
you spell Djokovic? I can never get Djokovic.
Really?
Never. I always get Djokovic wrong.
Why? But it's just DJ OKOVIC. It's
I
so
just get
short. Bizarre. Wonder why.
all the time.
Oh, interesting. Fitzy RCR, tennis players, the most well-rounded athletes in the world. Oh, that's interesting. What do you think? That's a very tough question, actually.
I reckon footballers are quite good all round.
But they play in a team sport, though, no?
But I think, I think with tennis, like, because you need good legs and good upper strength as well. It's a proper workout.
What about swimmers? But I think when he says all-round athletes, he means fitness, skill, kind of maybe mentality. What else?
Squash players are up there.
Who? Sorry.
Yeah, squash players are fit as well.
Nah, forget about squash players.
Why?
Fenny's face. He's like, why? No, I'm not. I'm just joking. No, fitness-wise, yeah, of course, squash players are up there. But I feel like the skill. I feel like the skill. Yeah, but he's when he says well-rounded, it's not just about fitness. It's about skill, hand-to-eye coordination. I feel like with tennis, it's just so much in terms of. So he's saying here, yeah, thinking in terms of stamina, strength, hand-to-eye coordination, etc. Seems like tennis players need a bit of everything. Yeah, they do. I think, and like squash is to me is like an easier version of tennis.
I disagree.
The way to play it is to pick it up is a lot easier. Try and teach someone how to play tennis compared to play squash. I picked up squash because I could play tennis, but I couldn't have done it the other way around.
Yeah,
it would be a lot harder.
Talk about elite level, mate. We're not talking about club level.
Yeah, but then that transcends to elite level, doesn't it?
I don't think it does.
That's
I think elite squash is tough. But to be honest, elite any sport is tough.
Yeah, elite any tough is tough. I'm not saying that.
I think tennis is. I don't know. Well, I'm not an elite player. I can't really talk about it, but I think squash players have better stamina-wise, ridiculous. But strength, I think tennis players probably have got better strength. Hand to eye, same.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm hearing is tennis. So yes, we agree with you, Fitzy. Unless I'm trying to think of what other sport, because let's go away from the racket sport, because I do feel like tennis slightly edges it. But I agree with you. Like you can't disregard.
I've got
the other racket sports.
Chess, 100%.
Okay, let's disregard that. What about something like boxing, which I follow?
Chess, you need fantastic hand-to-eye coordination for something.
Yes, great, Venu. But anyway, in boxing, you need good stamina, strength. I mean, hand-to-eye coordination as well, because it's not just hands, it's legs. Or you could think about something like MMA as well, which is kind of combat sport, I guess. But that's more grueling and physical, I think. But I think with tennis, and Ash has made a good point here. He says, I reckon so. Tennis players have to go on for hours too. Yeah, so the games in tennis are a lot longer than squash, aren't they? As well, that's the other thing. So I guess that's part of it. I disagree.
Have you seen these squash players move, Fazan? It's like 100 shot rallies. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but Venu, have you seen how big these courts are and how much ground they cover? They cover a lot more ground than than squash players do in each point.
But squash is going to be more nimble, more flexible. You're going to bend low. It's tough.
I don't know. I know what you're saying. I understand. But I feel like that short burst, short points compared to tennis, like you won't have as long a rallies, I don't think, in squash. I could be wrong, but
How about cyclists?
Cyclists, yeah. I was thinking swimmers as well.
I think swimmers are like ridiculous, but they don't have much hand to eye. What hand to eye do you use? Oh, there's a wall here. I need to turn around now.
Well, you need coordination with your hands and legs to be able to swim in the first place.
Yeah, but the thing is, nothing beats Roger Federer hitting a backhand down the line. It just clips the corner. It's like how does he do that? And I don't think swimming has that equivalent, or cycling doesn't really have that equivalent. But cyclists have ridiculous stamina. Like these guys are climbing mountains. You just think, how do they do it? But I reckon, like you put Nick Kyrgios on a bike, I reckon he can go up. He can do it like a leg of the Tour de France.
Yeah, probably. I reckon he could.
Oh, look at that! That was a shot and a half.
From Nadal?
Yeah.
Oh, what a volley. What a volley from Nadal. Backhand volley at the net. Yeah, go on, Venu.
Do you think tennis is the hardest sport to master?
The master will pick up.
Like, to get to the top. Let's say, if I had kids and I tell them to choose a sport, whenever that would be, but which sport would be the most difficult for them to excel at?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I've grown up playing tennis, but I always thought, and I said this to you, that I thought squash was harder to. I thought squash was easy to pick up, but tennis is harder to get to a certain level, like to get to a really good level. But then I'm talking about it from our point of view. But then I guess if you're talking about the elite level, which is way above where we are now. So I think it probably is because there's so many factors involved with like serving. I mean, even Zverev, look at him now at the elite level. He gets the yips and it will double fault. And then you got backhand, forehand, slices, drop shots, approach shots, volleys, tactics, match points, managing your points, tie breaks. Like there's just so much involved in it. They have to be so athletic nowadays as well. Like it's just incredible, isn't it? Like it really is. Tennis players are unbelievable. Reckon so. Tennis players have to go for hours too. Tennis is almost certainly the most difficult sport to get to at the elite level, in my opinion. Yeah, I think so. Actually. I kind of tend to agree. I think Venu's nodding his head as well. And while he is, Nadal is playing very well here at the moment. And he's coming to the net, Venu. Do you think that's making the difference here in this service game?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, mix it up.
Like I think he was being too passive, wasn't he? In the previous set, and he obviously because his forehand wasn't firing, but then he should have come to the net like he's doing now. I think early on the points. Nadal's a very underrated volleyer of the ball as well. I think he's actually very good. His volleying's improved a lot, but his touch and feel is very good. It's not the traditional, I would say, aesthetically pleasing way to volley, but it's very very effective. In fact, he says here, very high participation sport. Only a couple thousand spots in the pro ranks if we're being generous. Yeah, I think with tennis as well, I think there's a tendency for lots of players to turn pro, but turning pro isn't the issue. It's getting to playing ATP tournaments. A lot of players play ITF tournaments or challenger tournaments, which is below the ATP standard. I know a lot of British players do. I even know, like Venu, we actually know some people who've got brothers and stuff that have played at that level. But if you actually think about playing, or they've even played juniors, like Wimbledon juniors, but they actually have never played, that pro standard. So I think it's difficult. And when I say pro standard, I mean the ATP pro standard. So I think definitely, like I agree with you. Venu, what do you think? Actually, do you agree?
Yeah, definitely. It's a tough sport, isn't it? Like, it seems like everyone plays it. Every country plays it. It's one of the most popular sports in the world, and also you can say football, but football you've got a team of 11, right? And you can you can pick what position you want to go in. Whereas in tennis, it's just kind of you're left to your own devices, really. And it's a tough sport, tough sport, and to make it top 10 as well is tough.
Yeah, I agree 100%. To make it, like, these guys are ridiculous. And Fitzy says Isaac Stout still on the ITF scene. From what I know, I talked to someone that we know, Venu, from school, Henry, and he said that I think he's actually still playing. So I think he is playing tennis. He's trying to make it. I think he played Wimbledon Juniors, but I think he got knocked out in the second round. That's quite a few years ago, though.
Really?
Yeah, I think he played qualifiers, or I don't know whether he either got knocked out in the qualifiers or second round.
I'm going to Google him and see if he comes up.
Yeah, go for it. But I think he is still on the ITF scene. Yeah. So good on him. Like, hopefully he can go for it. So fingers crossed.
Wait, let's see. Is he in your year? Yeah, he's 24. Or the year below?
No, I think it's their same year, aren't they?
Same year.
Yeah. But anyway.
Apparently his ranking is 1,073.
Okay. Yeah, so he's on the ITF circuit then. Anyway, so while you're looking at that, Tsitsipas is serving here, 2-1 down. Nadal's 15 love up actually on this game, but fantastic forehand and cross court by Tsitsipas, but he's come to the net and Tsitsipas has put it away at the net as well. So and yeah, Fitzy's saying he was in our year. Fantastic play there by Tsitsipas. Comes to the net. I thought probably could have put it away a bit earlier. Nadal made it very hard for him at the net to volley and put it away, but I was impressed by that. Really, really good stuff. Tsitsipas is looking solid. He's looking really, really solid. Nadal's trying to cut out the errors, I think. That's a huge forehand from Tsitsipas there, but Nadal's managed to get that back. The retrieval ability of these players nowadays is unbelievable. But yes, anyway, so Tsitsipas has just hit a fantastic forehand down the line, into out forehand down the line, and incredible stuff from Tsitsipas. I mean, he just looks like an absolute beast at the moment. And Nadal really is going to have to weather the storm here, but I think because obviously Tsitsipas is in the ascendancy, and Nadal needs to try and rein back some of that form that he had in those first two sets, because really his levels dropped a little bit, and unforced errors have definitely crept into his game. But he's looked more solid, I think, in this fifth set, and it's now Tsitsipas is 40-15 up. Another unforced error from Nadal there. Go on.
It showed me gets to a tie break. If it's I know they play to 10. Is that right, Fazan?
Yes, yeah. So the final tie break at the Aussie Open, it's a tie break, but it goes to 10, so it's a championship tie break. And yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it. I mean, if you're going to have a tie break anyway, you don't want a tie break to 7. Hopefully it doesn't go to that. I'm hoping Nadal seals it, because I'm I'm a Nadal fan, but I do like Tsitsipas. And if anyone was going to beat Nadal, if I wanted anyone to beat Nadal, it would be Tsitsipas, really. So Nadal hit with his customary wedgie before his serve. I absolutely love it. He's after every single serve, he does his little wedgie. It's classic. It really is classic Nadal. He's gone for the serve down the tee on the juice side, but quite wide there. So I reckon he's going to go for the second serve to the backhand here. Let's see with that classic lefty swing serve.
It's hard playing a left-hander, isn't it? I remember playing in a club a left-hander, and you just think it's just so different, because normally when I play you, I will target your backhand, and that's your weaker side. But although you've improved that a lot over the last year, so it's not really a weaker side as it was before. But when you play left-hander, you give it to their backhand, which I thought to a right-handed backhand is their forehand, and they just get it back. And I'm thinking, it's tough.
Yeah, I agree. And just looking at it here, so Nadal, that was a grueling point, and there's 19 shots that rally. He ran round the backhand almost out the court, and managed to win the point, though, Nadal. So fantastic stuff from him. Yeah, you're right, Venu. I mean, when you play a lefty, right? Like it's like you just have to adjust, and it's a massive shock to the system because you're so used to hitting to the backhand that for example, on your backhand side, you hit backhand cross court, right? That's your bread and butter. But if you hit backhand cross court to a lefty, it's to their strength, it's to their forehand, and then there's danger there. So you actually need to develop hitting the backhand down the line, and I guess the only positive is that the forehand cross court you'll utilize more because you're hitting to their backhand. Whereas I hit a lot of forehands down the line or kind of into out to try and hit to the backhand. Nadal's 30 love up here, and he's doing a good job. The ace count is going up. I mean, Nadal's actually got more aces than Tsitsipas, I think, which is a big surprise because Tsitsipas is a bigger server, but Nadal's been very accurate. I think, especially on the ad side, he served very well out wide to actually Tsitsipas's forehand.
In the whole match was on, Nadal's hit 12 aces. Tsitsipas is just behind 11.
Okay.
And yes, so I thought I'll let you know there.
Thank you, Mr. Statistician. Venu is my stats man, as well as my co-commentator.
Yeah.
Co-commentator. You're like, just make sure you had that in. What a fantastic forehand down the line from Tsitsipas there. I mean, it's a half volley forehand that he just hit. He's hit that, and it's just incredible. Nadal's hit it really deep on the backhand side, cross court, and Tsitsipas has just absolutely crunched that down the line. An absolute beauty.
How do these guys do it? I just don't get it.
It's pure timing. Really good hand-to-eye coordination. It's just incredible. These guys, as Fitzy was saying, like these guys are just unbelievable in terms of their hand-to-eye, in terms of their ability and their skill. Guys, as well, let us know what you think of this match. Who do you think is going to win? For everyone watching, who's going to win this match? Is it going to be Nadal, Tsitsipas, and also, what do you think of their chances if either does win against Medvedev? Because I feel like Medvedev is a bit of a dark horse in this. I mean, he's in very good form. Nadal doing very well here, though, on his service game. 40-15 up, hits it into out forehand. And if you look at the winners column, Nadal's got 52 to Tsitsipas's 36. That's the classic Nadal shot, isn't it? That into out forehand.
Yeah. Nadal's hit 52 winners and Tsitsipas 36. Let's just come up on the screen for you.
Yeah. Nadal trying to go big with that serve down the line. Unfortunately,
you need good upper body strength. You can't, you could be.
You need to be all-round athlete.
You just can't. You need to be strong on the upper body. Has to be strong as well.
Yeah,
you could have good legs, but you've got to have a strong upper body, don't you? Like core.
Yeah, and you've got to be like flexible enough though as well to get around and retrieve it. So it's like a perfect balance, I think. This is quite an important rally. What a shot from Tsitsipas on the run, hitting that forehand down the line. Unbelievable shot.
You're ahead of me now.
You know what you should do? Venu, reload your stream. And you'll be caught up with me.
Sure, I'm on the PlayStation.
Yeah, reload it. But yeah, what a fantastic
1 second
forehand.
Replay.
Yeah, that's fine. You watch it and then do whatever, Venu.
I want to see how to play the shot in real. Oh yeah, I like next time in tennis court, I'm going to try that shot.
Oh, and Nadal though seals it with an ace down the tee on the ad side even. But this time going down the tee, fantastic serve. And actually, as I was saying to Venu earlier, he actually has been serving quite a bit to Tsitsipas's forehand, which is quite surprising, given you'd think that Tsitsipas's strength is his forehand, really. So, but yeah, I think this game's in the balance, Venu, isn't it? This match and this set, absolutely fantastic. Sorry,
have you got work?
Yes, I do have work.
Okay.
But yeah, fantastic stuff from Nadal here, and I'm hoping that this set is going to be. Well, I don't know if it's going to be over soon. It doesn't look like it, does it? Doesn't look like it's going to be over anytime soon. Tennis Point showing the advert. I love it. These guys, Tennis Point, have got all these tennis players on. So I think it's Wilson's. That's why.
Oh, it's sponsors. That is a good advert, actually.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
I like that. Dimitrov, look at him.
Yeah.
Why Tennis Point?
Yeah.
To buy stuff.
I think it's a store. Yeah. So let me just update the score while I'm here. So it's still on serve, and it's now Tsitsipas' serve. 3-2. I've been ordered to have lunch at 12:30. Oh no.
What, do you want me to continue?
Yeah, continue. I'll come back after lunch. I'll eat quickly and come back.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which player would you choose for each surface?
It was a good question.
Okay, I think I know. So I'll go quickly. As in, which player would you choose? Who's the best on each surface? So clay is obviously Nadal. Grass, I would say. I mean, if we're talking about currently, then yeah, Nadal on clay. In the past, it would always be Federer on grass, but I think if we're talking about currently, probably Djokovic on grass. And to be honest, and even though I love Djokovic as a player, but not a massive fan of him as a person potentially, but I think he's probably the best on all surfaces apart from clay. I hate to say it, but I think he probably is. What do you think, Manny? If we're talking about currently,
yeah, I agree.
If we're talking about in the last 10 years, then Federer on grass, Djokovic on the hard, and then Nadal on clay, I'd say. But you never know. Djokovic though is just too good at the moment, I think, in terms of if you look at it in terms of a generational point of view, and currently he's just incredible.
He's probably going to get he's probably going to beat Djokovic. He's going to beat Nadal's and Federer's record, right? Of Grand Slams.
Okay. Well, you think Djokovic is going to beat? So you think he's going to end at? Okay, interesting.
What are they on at the moment?
So Nadal and Federer are both on 20, and Djokovic is on. 20. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If Nadal wins this, he'll be on 21. He'll be in front. That's why I was asking you earlier about it. And Djokovic is on. I think he's on 17. So he's 3 behind. So he'll be looking to win this and then be on 18, right? And only 2 behind. I mean, Nadal's the favourite to win the French. So if Nadal wins that, he'll go in front anyway. But Nadal will be looking to win it here, really, and then extend it. But he hasn't beaten Djokovic on the hards for a few years now, so it would be tough. And
if he gets to the final.
Exactly. And talking of that, he still needs to get past Tsitsipas here in the quarters. So and Medvedev. So
I think Nadal's going to break here. I've got
okay. But Nadal's serving.
Oh, he's serving. Oh, my bad. It's been a long day.
I was like, is Venu watching a different match to me? I was like, forehand winners, so 20 from Nadal to 15 from Tsitsipas.
Which set? This set?
Yeah, this set.
Nice.
Tsitsipas is he's definitely improved, hasn't he, since that second set? And it's since the third set onwards now, he's been very solid. Why is he improving? I just think he's maybe What has he improved? So I think he's cut out his unforced errors is a big thing, but I think he's been more proactive as well whilst cutting them out. So he's backed himself more. He's come to the net at the right times, I think. He's been selective. And his forehand seems to be very good. It's firing. He has this very good forehand, inside-out forehand that we just saw, which he hits a bit flatter almost. But it's perfect to Nadal as a tactic. So I don't know if you know, Venu, but a lot of players, everyone knows how to beat Nadal, but
how?
Hold on, wait 1 second. Oh, what a volley at the net from Nadal there! Just anyway, fantastic drop volley. The touch was incredible. But yeah, the way to beat Nadal, Venu, everyone says, is you need to hit your into-out forehand, like cross court. That's incredible volley, wasn't it? They say you have to hit your in-out forehand cross court to Nadal's forehand, so you drag him out the court, so that he has to hit his forehand on the run, and then it opens up the rest of the court, right? But to actually execute it is tough because you have to really nail it and actually drag him out. Because if you don't, then it ends up going into his strength, and then Nadal just ends up cracking the forehand down the line, right? So it's a balance. But Tsitsipas has mixed up quite nicely. He's hit a bit shorter out wide, so it's been a lot more difficult for Nadal to return, I think. Also, he served better. He served better since the first 2 sets, and that makes a huge difference because it means he can conserve more energy for the return games. Nadal here is 40-15 up, serving to make it 4-3 in this final set. It's been a cracking match, hasn't it? Cracking match.
All right. I've seen better games, but it's been.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Yeah. What was the team Nadal match in the ATP Tour Finals? That was incredible.
That was ridiculous. So this game's nowhere near in comparison, but it's been a good match.
I think it's been a quality match, but hasn't been an elite standard match, has it? I think you can say. Yeah. I agree. I think it's also because both players have had moments where they've hit unforced errors in a bunch. They haven't both played at the best. Oh, what a serve down the tee from Nadal. His serving is, as I said, it's just improved so much. And this match has been, like Venu, you were saying, I think he just edges Tsitsipas in the aces column. He's probably 2 or 3 in front now. And for me, that's impressive because Tsitsipas has got a good serve. Absolute peach down the line.
Win the game. That's when you need it, right?
100%.
33 minutes this set already.
Yep, 33 minutes. Unbelievable stuff. Venu, I'm going to leave you in a second, but I will be back.
Enjoy your lunch.
I'll have my lunch and I'll come back. But yeah.
Can I go back to questions or no? Will they come up?
I'm trying to think how you can. 1 second. Let me see if I can do it. Edit mic settings. Let me see if I can figure it out while I am here. There aren't any questions at the moment though, but I'm trying to find whether I can amend it. So 1 sec. Oh, there you go. Cool. Venu, I will see you in a little bit. Enjoy. I'll be watching anyway, and I'll come back in a bit.
Yeah, enjoy your lunch, mate. I'm having my lunch on the go. So
nice.
Yeah. So it's all to play for in the 5th, that's for sure. So in his 5th set, Tsitsipas won 18 points and Nadal has won 17. Oh, now he's won 18 points. So I'm assuming he's won this point just now. I bet it's ace. Nice ball. Oh, nice approach shot there. And he's going to volley it. Oh, Nadal nearly with the winner there, but not good enough from Nadal. He's hitting some unforced errors, Nadal. Not sure how many he's hitting, but he's hitting quite a few this match. He needs to reduce his unforced errors to get past Tsitsipas, that's for sure. Wow, that's a good serve. Good serve from Tsitsipas to go 30 love up. See, aces. You know they're saying cricket, catches win matches. I think aces win matches. It doesn't really rhyme, does it? I don't think there is it's a great forehand. 40 love. Wait, from nowhere, he's about to win this match. I wonder how long this game is. It's less than a minute. Because he doesn't take his time between each point by Nadal. He's up like a spin bowler in cricket, getting through his overs. Look at that. He's going to win this now. Oh, what a forehand from Rafa. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to slow the game down or whether it'll be... I'm not sure if Tsitsipas will slow it down, the game. because he is going through it quite quickly. But he's got some game points here. He needs to make sure he gets this. Nice serve there. It comes. Oh, that's good. See, Tsitsipas hit a good, nice serve out wide. Nadal hit a ball in the middle of the court, and then the nice winner from Tsitsipas to go 4-4. Big game here. I always say 4-4. The game after 4-4 is a massive game. Let's see if Tsitsipas can break Nadal here. So at the moment, as I was saying earlier, aces win matches in tennis. So this fifth set, Tsitsipas has hit 6 aces and Nadal has only hit 3, which I find quite interesting actually. And Tsitsipas has won 13 out of 14 first serve points, whereas Nadal has won 12 out of 15 first serve points, which is interesting. Nice serve there from Nadal. But in the whole match, it's 16 aces to Tsitsipas and 15 aces to Nadal. Ooh. 30 love. A couple of unforced errors there from Tsitsipas. He'd be disappointed with that. Obviously, Tsitsipas he doesn't want to make this an easy hold of serve for Nadal. He needs to make this as difficult as possible. Oh, nearly. That backhand he nearly got the backhand in. I think Tsitsipas is probably backhand is one of my favorite shots in tennis at the moment on the circuit, that's for sure. But he should have made it. He should have made that shot because it's going to be easier hold of serve for Nadal. Oh, that is a good backhand. 2 good backhands. Oh, what a forehand winner from Nadal. He made it look easy. So, still on hold. Tsitsipas has to hold serve to stay in the match. I'm sure he'll do it, but Nadal will make it as difficult as possible for him. What is this advert? I've not seen his advert before. Oh, it's how interesting. Let's look at the stats. Any interesting stats I can find? Let me have a look. So in this fifth set, they have both won 22 points, which is fascinating, really. So it's even on point 1 in the set. There's been no break points so far. Let's see who'll get the break point first. Oh, that's a good serve down the line from Tsitsipas. He gets through his service game quick. Look, he's serving now. He literally just served. Look at that. Watch him go. Another good serve. Can he follow this? Oh. Well, that's a nice shot. No, not good enough, that drop shot. Oh, Tsitsipas, what are you doing? That was your point. You can't give Rafa Nadal any loose shots. That was quite a loose drop shot from Tsitsipas, and that put pressure on his backhand, and he went wide. 15 all now. Big point coming up. Let's see if Nadal can make it 15-30. Ooh, that was a good serve. Good serve out wide. I think that's been a good tactic from Tsitsipas. Target Rafa's backhand. Rafa sorting out his wedgie, sorting out his shirt and his hair. Classic Nadal. And again Nadal hits it into the net on his backhand on the serve, return of serve. And again he sorts out his wedgie. All right. 2 game points for Tsitsipas. That's a huge serve. What a serve. Actually, no, wait, it was wide. I thought that was in. Clearly my eyes are not good enough. Tsitsipas camp look concerned. Come on, close this game off, Tsitsipas. Make it 5-5. Nice rally here. Ooh. Nice slice from Tsitsipas. Look at that forehand from Rafa. And Tsitsipas hits it long. 40-30 now. Big point. Well, to be honest, all of these are big points. So I'm not sure what I'm saying. It's a big point. But it's a big point. He was 14. Wait, was he 14 love up, Tsitsipas? I was wrong. Maybe 40-15. But you've got to close the game off. There's a big point here. Nadal would fancy chances when he gets the juice. Let's see if he goes to juice. Who's? Wow, that's a good return from Rafa on the backhand. Rafa's just about staying at this point. What a forehand from Tsitsipas to close the game. 5-5. As I say, I think it's squeaky bum time now. Edge of your seat. Tennis is getting close. 5-5, anyone's match. I'm trying to think. When the head-to-head is 6-1 to Nadal, and when Tsitsipas won, he won. No, he didn't come from behind. He was 1 set up. Actually, and no, so he hasn't beaten Rafa when 1 set down or 2 sets down. Ooh. Tsitsipas already 15 love up in Nadal's service game. God, Nadal does take forever, doesn't he, compared to Tsitsipas? Ooh, that's a good serve from Rafa. Ooh, it was wide. I thought I was in. Obviously, I just don't get it. I thought that was in. Second serve. These guys, I think I'm not sure if any of them hit double faulted this match. Let me have a look. Because their second serves have been pretty good this match. Let's have a look. After this point, I'll have a look. Oh, nice backhand from Tsitsipas. Rafa, ooh, this is big. Nadal's 30 love down. Tsitsipas 30 love up, I mean. Big point coming up. This is big. Everyone tune in. This is big. Nadal's 30 love down on his service game. Can he come back? This is a big point. This is effectively biggest point in the match. Oh, he tried to go for a big serve there, Nadal. Nadal has actually, in fact, hit 2 double faults this match. And Tsitsipas has had no double faults. So I wonder if double fault comes up now. I bet it does. Pressure's on Nadal, so I won't be surprised. Come on, just get a second serve in. Come on. Oh, he tried to go down the line. 3 break points for Tsitsipas. This is literally 3 match points. These are literally 3 match points. Nadal, what's going on, mate? He's just trying to go for the winner down the line. Just get it in. You're 30 love down. You're not 30 love up. That is bad. That's bad play from Nadal. See what pressure does to you. Oh, this could. I don't think Nadal's going to break Federer's record now. Oh, there it is. Nadal again trying to go for the winner there. What are you doing, Nadal? Just get it in. Oh, this is. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. Looks like Nadal's gonna be knocked out of the Australian Open. It looks like Djokovic might get 18 and Nadal will remain on 20 Grand Slams along with Roger Federer. So I'm pretty sure Djokovic will beat 20, but can Tsitsipas hold this game and win the match? He's serving well, so I'm putting all money that he's going to do it. Tsitsipas was 2 sets down, and he's on the brink of a famous victory. It'll be his first win against Rafa Nadal in a Grand Slam. That's impressive. That is impressive. Let's see Nadal. Ooh, I thought that was long. Ooh. Come on, Tsitsipas, hold it together. I know you don't have... these chances don't come often. When you're about to serve a match against Rafa in a Grand Slam, you've got to take it. You've got to take it. And I've got a feeling he's gonna mess us up. I just got a funny feeling. Is there another twist to this match? I wouldn't say hasn't been a great match, but it's been a good match. Let's see what Nadal has left in the tank. Let's see if Tsitsipas can finish this off. A nice rally. Oh, big forehand from Tsitsipas. Oh, he missed it. Nadal is 30 love up. Oh, Tsitsipas, what are you doing? What are you doing? Tennis is a cruel sport. This is a big point. Take your time. Don't rush. That's what I'll be doing. Oh, big serve. All right, finish this point off. Come on. Oh, Nadal just missed. Missed. Yeah, I know. And if Nadal was playing a lot better, he would have got that. But Tsitsipas now 15-30. He needs an ace. He needs an ace. He's been serving well. He's hit. I don't know how many aces this match, but he's hit a lot more. He's definitely hit more than actually 16 aces for. That's big. Oh, that's a big ace. Just when you needed it, he hit an ace out wide. See, aces win matches, and I'm sticking with it. He needs another ace here. He can't afford Nadal to have a break point. Big point. Oh, another big serve. All right, match point. Match point, edge of your seat, everyone. Can Tsitsipas hold it? Can Tsitsipas finish his game off? And this will be his most famous victory, I would say. Knocking out the second seed in a Grand Slam tournament. Come on, Nadal. Wow, that's good. He's got this. He's got this. Oh, he hasn't. Or has he? Oh, what a rally this is. No one's budging. Oh, what a rally. Nadal is somehow managed to stay in that point. Come on, Tsitsipas. He's back to juice. Nadal never gives up, does he? This guy is ridiculous. This is why he's won 20 Grand Slams. All right, Tsitsipas wants another big serve here. He needs to let this go. Okay, yes, you have the match point, but just forget about it. Just focus on finish this game off. Oh, big serve out wide. Oh, that is a great point. Good serve out wide. Nadal gets it back, but not good enough. And Tsitsipas hits a forehand winner. Easy. It's easy tennis. Second match point for Tsitsipas. Can he do it? Can he do it? And by the way, Fizan's having lunch and he's missing this. Can you believe it? Oh, he tried to go for glory and tried to go for serve down the line. Don't double fault here. If we double faults here, I will actually. What a winner from Nadal. Oh. All right. Tsitsipas, you've had too much points against Nadal. Don't let it bother you. You can tell it's bothering him. Nice rally developing here. Nadal's just not giving up, is he? Oh my goodness, Nadal's got a break point now. Tsitsipas, what on earth are you doing? You've had 2 match points and now you've given Nadal a break point. Tennis is a brutal sport. It is a brutal sport. Right, big point coming up here. What a serve.
Yeah.
That was a big serve and he needed it from Tsitsipas. Let's see if he can get another match point number 3. Let's see. Ooh, big serve down the middle. Nadal's keeping in the point, but nice rally. Ooh, what a shot out wide from Nadal. Great forehand there. Oh, and he missed an easy approach shot volley. Nadal, what are you doing? All he had to do was drop that in. That was Nadal's point there. All right, third match point for Tsitsipas. Let's see. He needs to hit a big serve here. Big serve out wide. That's what I'll do to Nadal's backhand. Oh, another good rally here. Fizan, you come at the right time. And he's done it. Tsitsipas has done it. Tsitsipas has won the match. It's probably his most famous victory. Well done, mate. And Nadal, unfortunately, Fizan will stay on 20 Grand Slam victories. So it'll be Tsitsipas against Medvedev in the semis. He was 2 sets down and he's come back. Ridiculous. I thought he blew it when he gave Nadal a break point there in the last match there. But well played, Tsitsipas. Round of applause. It's now 6-2 to you versus Nadal, and probably his greatest victory over Nadal, that's for sure. What a match that was. You know, when we came on Fizon, we thought it's going to be 10 minutes to stream, and it's ended up being over 2 hours. You're on mute, mate. You're on mute.
I was just saying, fair play to Tsitsipas, like unbelievable. Oh man, I'm really upset as a Nadal fan, but to be fair, I picked Tsitsipas to win this the actual tournament. Medvedev, considering that he's just played 5, but you never know.
You'll get to the final.
I hope so. I really do. And this is a fantastic win. Unbelievable win, Nadal. I do feel like his level dropped a little bit, but Tsitsipas really took advantage of it, and he rose his level. And fantastic win, 100% amazing win from Tsitsipas, and well played to him.
His best win.
And that backhand down the line, Venu. That backhand down the line was quality to win it, right?
To win it. All I'm saying, you know.
I think we're gonna. Well, depending on the timings, I think we're gonna be tuning in for that Tsitsipas Medvedev, and I want to be cheering Tsitsipas with you. I think we're both going to be cheering for Tsitsipas.
We're gonna live stream it.
Yeah, we'll see. Can see if you're up for it and we've got time. Let's have a look. I think it will be on today? Wednesday. So it'll be on Friday.
Both semis on Friday.
Oh yeah, both semis on Friday. Interesting. It depends, I guess. I guess that might be too early. That one. I'm assuming Djokovic will be the later one against Karatsev. But let's see. We'll see. They haven't done it yet. But anyway, Venu, anything you want to say before we wrap up here?
No questions at all. Nothing.
No, nothing actually. We actually had. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in who did. Please do make sure that you like and comment on this video, share it, and most importantly, please subscribe if you haven't already. I really do appreciate it. We actually end up having a high of 21 people, which is a record for us. This is only our second proper stream for tennis anyway. We do, of course, reviews and matches and other sports, but this is our second stream for tennis, so thank you. And yeah, guys, please make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much. And thank you, Venu, as well, for taking the reins. I hope you enjoyed it.
That's good fun.
And you saw all the best action.
Yeah, you missed the most
all the best action.
Yeah, anyway.
Exactly. Perfect. Cool. See you guys in a bit. Thank you very much.
Bye, everyone.